Hello friends, my name is Dr. Bharath Chandra. The videos are meant for the benefit of society. Today's topic, people who lost money in these 5 stocks. One of the most common questions we receive in our live question answer sessions and YouTube comments is to suggest penny stocks which will multiply massively in the future. Penny stocks are stocks whose share price is usually around rupees 10 or lesser. However, a share price of up to 50 can be considered a penny stock. Penny stocks are stocks of the companies which are usually fundamentally weak, or they are stocks of smaller companies. However, most new investors are fascinated and attracted towards penny stocks because they feel that they can buy more quantity of such shares compared to stocks of higher price. For example, if an investor has rupees 3,000 to invest, he has two options: 4 shares of ICICI Bank at rupees 750 per share, or 230 shares of Yes Bank at rupees 13 per share. New investors will prefer to buy more quantity. However, you must understand that you get profits based on your investment, not on the quantity of shares you hold. In both cases, investment is rupees 3,000 itself. One more thing which is quite common in penny stocks is the most of them will have more holding of retail investors compared to promoters and other institutional investors. Usually, institutional investors don't invest a huge amount in fundamentally weak companies, but retail investors may invest in penny stocks due to the lack of awareness about the risk in such stocks. Please note that we never suggest investing in penny stocks due to high risk involved. This video has been made to make you aware of the risks. Invest in good quality companies which will allow you to sleep peacefully in the night. We have compiled a list of 5 famous companies whose retail shareholding is higher than other shareholders. Now, first one is Suzlon Energy shareholding. Promoters 14.92, FIIs 5.64, DIIs 18.08, retail investors 61.36. The reason why retail investors are having more shareholding is probably because the retail investors purchased that it is very cheap. Also, it could be that the retail investors went on purchasing those shares which were sold by FIIs and DIIs and promoters. Now coming to Suzlon Energy stock price returns, current share price 6 rupees 27 paisa. 1 year minus 23, 3 years 11% per annum, 5 years minus 20, 10 years minus 10 per annum CAGR. Now coming to Yes Bank shareholding. Promoters 0, FIIs 10.97, DIIs 44.01, retail investors 45.02. Now the returns: 1 year minus 2, 3 years minus 50, 5 years minus 47, 10 years minus 15. And the Yes Bank stock price right now is 13.20 rupees. Now future consumer shareholding. Promoters 8.39, FIIs 10.37, DIIs 1.26, retail investors whopping 79.98%. Duration 1 year profit minus 79, 3 years minus 62, 5 years minus 45, 10 years minus 11, and the current stock price 1 rupee 96 paisa. If you want to make money from stock market, understand what is a good stock to make money. You must know fundamental analysis, technical analysis in detail. The only one workshop in Karnataka starting with ABCD in stock market is our course Dr. Bharath Chandra's 3 months online Kannada stock market workshop. To give more details about our workshop and to whether to join or not, 17th July Sunday, we have organized the introductory webinar from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And to get the link for this online webinar, you got to send an email to successdigest@gmail.com, your name, mobile number, and in the subject column, you got to type Kannada webinar. Once you attend the webinar, then you find it worthwhile to join by paying the money, then you can decide to join the workshop. Now I'm coming to Vodafone Idea shareholding. Promoters 74.99, FIIs 3.57, DIIs 1.71, retail investors 19.73. 1 year minus 1%, 3 years minus 10, 5 years minus 31, 10 years minus 16, and the stock price right now is 8 rupees 67 paisa. Last stock we are going to discuss today is Dish TV shareholding. Promoters 5.93, FIIs 11.39, DIIs 26.57, retail investors 56.11. Now the profit. 1 year minus 20, 3 years minus 29, 5 years minus 32, 10 years minus 16, and the Dish TV present stock price is 11 rupees 50 paisa. Now we have our observations and comments about this video. Number 1, all these companies are famous companies with famous brand names. Number 2, you will notice in most cases retail investors, that means public shareholding, is more than promoters and institutional investors. Number 3, they are all penny stocks since they are in the range of rupees 10 per share. Number 4, all the companies have negative returns in the long term and also short term. 5, the reason for the share price to be so low is due to the weak and deteriorating fundamentals. Some of these companies are barely surviving and may get taken over by other larger companies in future. Number 6, retail investors are easily and wrongly attracted to such stocks and then get stuck in them. They hope and wait their cost to be recovered, but usually it does not happen and they regret their decision to unnecessarily hold for long period. Number 7, stay away from penny stocks always for your safety. Finally, at the end of the video for our survey, here is a question. Do you have the risk appetite to invest rupees 1 lakh in penny stocks? Yes or no? My question is, suppose you have 1 lakh, are you willing to invest in these companies? If you are not the member of Stock Market Academy channel, this is the time to subscribe, press the bell icon, send this video to all your friends. Video is good, press the like button. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. All the best.